I got every official Rubik's brand puzzle currently in stores, from a color changing cube to a spiky textured cube to a crazy Bluetooth cube that connects to your phone. And we're gonna unbox all of them to see which one's the best. That is, which is the best for you, or if you're buying them as a gift for someone, because Rubik's Cubes make the best presents. Unfortunately, based on my head count, I've only got 24 puzzles here, but I think I figured a way to make it 25. Somewhere in this video, I'm going to sneak in an extra puzzle. See if you can spot it. Subscribe if you enjoy seeing amazing puzzles, and buckle in because you're in for a big Rubik's ride. Starting with, of course, the 3x3s. Honestly, is anything more iconic than the Rubik's Cube? And you see that? 50 years, because this humble little toy was invented in 1974 by Erno Rubik. Of course, we love Erno. And in the 50 years since this has been invented, over 500 million of these cubes have been sold worldwide. It's actually crazy. And you know what? Since we're unboxing that guy, let's also include the Rubik's Retro, the 50th anniversary cube, and the most modern incarnation of the cube, the Rubik's Speed. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Man, there's something about unboxing Rubik's Cubes that, I don't know, still makes me feel like a little kid on Christmas Day. Oh, that's not how you get it out. Oops. You do it through this. Actually, can you imagine being a little kid and unboxing this for the first time in like the 80s? I mean, this is what you would have gotten in the 80s. We'll look at that very soon, but here it is, my friend. Can you believe this entire puzzle is just made up of 8 corner pieces, 12 edge pieces, that's these guys in the middle, and then one single core in the middle that holds onto all the 6 centers, like literally 21 different pieces, and you've got the Rubik's Cube. So simple, and yet this puzzle honestly has changed history forever. I mean, world's best-selling puzzle game, best-selling toy ever. Of course, when they were first sold, Rubik's Cubes were stickered, but look closely, we don't see any stickers today because these cubes are now tiled. It's really cool. Yes, it means that you can't peel the stickers off anymore and solve it that way. I'm sorry. But I mean, you shouldn't do that. Learn how to solve it. It's really not too hard. I've got a tutorial on my channel, and I mean, once you do, you'll become a cuber. You'll be one of us. I mean, to prove how easy it is to solve, watch me get a sub 10 right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, let's go. See, mad skills, right? Okay, I messed up at the end, but hey, I promised a sub 10, and there it is, sub 10 minutes. Although, speaking of time, let's time travel. This is exactly what it would have felt like to open a Rubik's Cube in like 1980. This cube, oh man, how do I even open it? I think I've got to use this. So the Rubik's Retro has literally been designed to look like it came out of a time capsule. Packaged just like how it would have been in the 70s. Certainly not like this. We'll look at this guy very soon. But here we go. Ooh. Oh wow, that's actually crazy. Ah, and it's gold, that's right. So that's one little thing they made for this 50th anniversary cube. They swapped yellow with gold, and I am loving that. That is actually so beautiful. Look at that. Also the retro logo, that was like the original Rubik's Cube logo compared to, you know, more modern ones. Now, oh, why isn't it turning? Oh, it still has like another sticker on it. I knew that. So I'm pretty sure they use like similar internal like mechanisms to like the old Rubik's Cube as well. And I mean, you can see how far Rubik's Cubes have come, right? Like this thing turns like, when you see videos of people solving cubes in the 80s, they're using like their entire wrist to turn it like that. And I mean, this probably is smoother than it was in the 70s. But like modern cubes are just so much better. And actually, this guy's gonna be insane. As someone born in the 80s, I actually remember seeing a lot of cubes that were like this, with these exact shades of stickers. And look, I wasn't someone who peeled the stickers off. I mean, not more than once. I might have done it once. But I mean, if you really wanted to, then you still shouldn't. Don't. Just learn how to solve it. Okay, I've got to give the Retro Cube a solve as well, right? I don't think it's going to be as fast, but hey, I've got to give all these puzzles a go. That's the rules. Oh, and also with all these 25 beautiful puzzles that we're unboxing today, I haven't forgotten, I'm also going to let you know who these puzzles are perfect for. All right, Retro Cube, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. It's been a little while since I've had to turn a Rubik's Cube with my wrist, but I mean... Ooh, we're nearly done. Oof, a little bit slower than my original, but hey, still sub 10. But this guy, I mean, no excuses with the Rubik's Speed. So this beautiful cube only just came out like last year, and I mean, oh, look at that. 3 generations. Like, it literally is like blast from the past, how things were for a long time, and then modern Rubik's Cubes right now. So the best way to describe what's going on inside is if you look at the back of the box. Yeah, right? Magnets, my friend. There's auto alignment going on, smooth movement. There's like adjustable tensions if you like lift up each cap. I'll show it to you. It's amazing. Oh, and Super Sad Baby, of course, reminding you that this is not for kids less than 3 years old. Don't really know why you'd give this to a 3-year-old or a 2-year-old, but I mean, don't do it. Here it is. You ready? Ready to see what it's like to turn? Oh, yes. So different from the Retro Cube. I mean, Retro Cube turns, right? It just doesn't, as you can see, doesn't like fully align in place. And that's because about, I don't know how long ago now, 5-10 years ago, they started to introduce magnets in Rubik's Cubes, in like speed cubes. In fact, yeah, you can see the magnets. Oh, that's pretty. That is actually gorgeous. I do like being able to see the magnets in my cubes, and that means I should be able to do crazy fast algorithms like that. Ah, so satisfying. Oh, and yes, one of the coolest things about the Rubik's magnetic speed is look at this! You can actually adjust the tensioning of, I believe, yeah, literally just using my fingers, like without a tool or special screwdriver or anything. So I can do that, and that's looser now, and a few more clicks. And that's tighter. It is actually so great. So you can literally customize this to your heart's content and get it feeling exactly how you want it to. Dude, seriously, that's actually amazing. Okay, it's a sub-10 solve possible with the modern Speed Cube. This actually feels amazing. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Yo, 11 seconds. Oh my goodness. And do you know what the crazy thing is? Someone calculated the total number of combinations that you can have up to 3x3 is, are you ready? I hope you're sitting down. 43 quintillion permutations. That is a 4 with like 18 zeros behind it. Like if you had one cube for each of those combinations, you could cover the entire surface of the Earth 275 times. And yeah, I actually calculated that. I'm just kidding. I didn't actually. My brain's not that big. And of course, I haven't forgotten. I need to tell you who I would recommend these 3 cubes for. The regular 3x3. Honestly, anyone, like everyone, I personally think every single person in the world should just have a Rubik's Cube and just learn how to solve it. Anyone can cube is one of the most fun things ever. But the retro 50th anniversary cube, I mean, this is something for collectors, right? Not just cubing collectors, people who like beautiful things. You know, people who remember the 70s and the 80s with fond memories. The collector's cube is 100% for them. As for the Rubik's Speed Cube, I mean, to me, this is for budding speed cubers. Like, this is for someone who's starting to outgrow their old Rubik's Cube and they need something fast. Like, you can actually compete with this. I've actually used this cube in an official cubing competition before. With the magnets and with, you know, how speedy it is, like, it is just a beautiful thing to behold. 3 puzzles down, 20 something to go. I've got some crazy exciting ones coming up, like this one, a Bluetooth cube. I actually cannot wait to get into this, but we've done the 3x3s. Let's get into the 2x2s. Just like we did for the 3x3, we're going to have our regular 2x2. We're going to have not the retro version, but a really unique Rubik's Apprentice. What's with the colors? We'll get into that very soon. But most excitedly, this one of all the puzzles here, this is the only one that I personally have never actually even seen with my own eyes because it just came out. Like, hot off the shelves, my friend. The Rubik's Speed 2x2. I'm insanely excited about this. But let's do these guys, starting with the regular one, our 2x2, sometimes called the 2x2 Mini. There he is, a cute little guy. Compared to a 3x3. The 2x2, well, it's actually the same cube. It's just missing all of these center pieces. So it's really just the 8 corners of a 3x3. But don't be fooled by the fact that there are only 8 pieces because this puzzle still has, are you ready? 3.6 million combinations. I know, it's crazy. Oh, this guy's actually so cute. And also deceptive. Like, it's one of those where there are moments where it almost feels as difficult to solve as like the regular 3x3. There's something about it. Maybe it's because people underestimate how it would be to solve. But let's give this guy a go and see what time I get with this. Yeah. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And then let's do this. And then let's do this. No. skill issue. Yes, 12 seconds. Dude, not even faster than 3x3 speed, but that's okay. I do have the 2x2 speed here, so I mean, hoping I'll get some nicer times with that guy. And next, actually, no, I can't wait. I'm gonna do this guy, right? I have to try the Rubik's speed for myself. We'll get into the unusual Rubik's Apprentice right after this, I promise. But the Rubik's speed, 2x2, there it is. Oh, I like that. It's bigger than the normal 2x2, and that's good for, well, my hands. I mean, good for most people. Speed cubes usually require a 2x2 not to be too small, because otherwise it's very hard to do finger tricks, to turn it really fast and stuff. Oh, yes. That's what we're talking about. So, I mean, if you look at the middle of this guy, I mean, okay, honestly, you can't really see a lot of what's going on. It's kind of tight and, you know, it turns, but it's just not, it doesn't have the springiness and the, I don't know, it's just not as forgiving as a cube like this, where if you look closely, yeah. I mean, okay, for starters, the fact that you can adjust it. So wait, let's go. There you go. Can you see those markings? Those are actually like settings that can adjust the tension. That's how tight this cube feels to turn. So that if you need it to be looser or to be tighter, you can actually just adjust it and get this like to your exact likings. Goodness gracious, this is actually so much better. Sorry, no offense to you, bud. I mean, you're cool and stuff, but like, right? All right, let's do a solve on this guy. Okay, yep, we can make this work. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And this. Oh, 6 seconds. So much better. So one thing I've noticed is that the 2x2 speed doesn't have magnets. It actually doesn't make as much of an impact as it does for the 3x3. Magnets are very important for this guy, but I personally am fine without magnets for my 2x2, especially one where they've clearly taken speed into account. Sorry, again, I want to say you're a beautiful cube, but if I want to be speedy, it's this guy. All day, every day. Let's try one more, see if I can beat my 6 seconds. Surely it's possible, right? 3, 2, 1, go! Hey! Oh no! It's slightly off, but I think it's less than 45 degrees off, so it still counts if this was an official comp. 5 seconds, let's go! But the Rubik's Apprentice, the 2x2 with the biggest question mark, because, I mean, once again, where do all the colors go, right? Well, that's because it's actually really, really clever. The Rubik's Apprentice has been designed to be solved in 3 different ways. There are 3 levels of solving this. The first way being, well, what you see right now, to literally just get it into this state, where white's on one layer and yellow's in another layer. And as you start to scramble it, you realize, hey, that's kind of easy, but also it does require a bit of brain power. Because you go here and you're like, okay, well, how can I? Okay, well, all right, that was literally one move. Let me scramble that a little bit more, make it a bit more challenging. Yeah, something like this, for example, where you're like, all right, I've got 3 there. I've got 1 more that needs to go in, so let's do this. Wait, hang on, that doesn't work because that pushes that out. You can see how this is perfect for a young kid, right? Almost like you want to see whether they're going to have the mind of a cuber in the future, and then, you know, a bit more trial and error, and you realize, oh, that's right. Instead of just like pushing this straight in, it's almost like you've got to move this one out of the way first, move it in, and then you can move it back. And there you go. You have solved level 1 of the Rubik's Apprentice. But of course, there is a level 2. Can you guess what it is? You can't, unfortunately, because you need extra things, which I believe should be in the box somewhere. Yes, there it is. Look. Ooh, it comes with instructions and everything. Me likey. Oh, gosh, it's an entire poster. I mean, why not? Hear ye, by the Emperor's decree. Yep, that's what I just did. Level 1. You want to separate the white cubies. That's why the pieces are called. They're called cubies from the yellow cubes. One's mastered, which I just did. Move on to level 2, and let's add 1 set of circular stickers to the completed white side. That's what we're gonna do. So these are our stickers. And we're gonna apply them to the white side like this. Not gonna lie, that was actually really fun. And now when we scramble this, hey, so now you see this is going to be a 2-part process, because not only do we want to solve the white and the yellow, which actually I just realized is now in a single step, we then need to get the circle. See, this is way harder, right? Because it's like, how do I get that up there? Well, I guess one way to do it would be, okay, what if maybe that's not the top of the cube and this is the top of the cube? So now I've already got half of it done, and I've got that other half there, and I mean, I can see that just doing this and this solves the entire thing. That actually maybe wasn't the most difficult scramble, but you get what I mean, right? Like this is now using your brain in different kinds of ways. That's still not as hard as like an actual 2x2 or a 3x3, but okay, we now need to get to our top layer, my friends, the yellow layer, and now I believe level 3. Yes, we're gonna put a circle on the yellow stickers. So let's do that. Oh, do you want to see a magic trick? With the magic of video editing, watch. 1, 2, 3. Magic. Magic. And now this, I mean, this is actually like significantly harder to do. I don't think it's just as hard as this guy yet. Yeah, because the side colors don't need to be like where they are now. For example, let's see, like a cube that looks like this would still look like it's solved because the circle would still be on the top, but on a regular 2x2, of course, the side colors aren't right yet. So now, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually like getting hard for me as well. What? Oh yeah, I think it's this. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like this actually used a bit of brain power, which is really hurting me, you know? My one single brain cell is actually really suffering. But I mean, the Rubik's Apprentice, what a brilliant puzzle. Who is this for? This is for someone who's just starting out, maybe for young kids, not too young, of course. Let's respect our super sad baby, but an absolutely brilliant beginner cubic puzzle. Who's a regular 2x2 for? Just like the 3x3, I'm gonna say this is for anyone. Everyone, I reckon, should also have a 2x2 once they've gotten their 3x3. And for the Rubik's Speed, I mean, this is for our budding 2x2 speed cuber, someone who knows how to solve a 2x2, and it's time for them to start getting fast. 6 puzzles down. Are you enjoying this? I'm actually really enjoying this. In fact, if you want to subscribe to the channel, you don't have to, but if you want to, the option's right there. It would be fantastic, because it's time for these cubes to go out of the way in place of our next 2 3x3 cubes. But with a twist. Ah, yep, I heard it. Rubik's Cube with a twist. Ha ha ha, I'm so funny. This is the official Rubik's Crystal Cube, and this is the Sensory Cube. I'm actually very excited about them both. The Sensory Cube. Let's start with the Sensory. If you look closely, you'll see that Rubik's itself is printed on the box in Braille. And that's because the Rubik's Sensory Cube was launched in partnership with the National Federation of the Blind. I know, right? It's super cool. I really love it when people get creative like that and think of just novel ways of putting, you know, a twist, I said it again, on a classic old puzzle. And wow, this is brilliant. I actually really like this. So the Sensory Cube actually won a National Parenting Product Award in the inclusion category, and you can see why. It's so cleverly designed. So all 6 sides need to have like a tactile, like distinguishable feel to them. And you can tell that they thought hard about it. Like these aren't just like random shapes. Like these are ones that I'm closing my eyes right now, you can't tell, but they honestly feel very, very different. So the white side, there's nothing on it. The yellow side is for the spikiest side. And then my eyes are still closed. I'm feeling like a little bump, like a little circle or something. This is a square. This is a circle without anything in the middle. And this is triangle? What is this? No, it's an X. Yes, it is an X. And I mean, if you got this cube, it functions like a completely normal Rubik's Cube as well. So it's almost like 2 for the price of 1. Now, who is this cube for? Well, I mean, it's for people with vision impairment to be able to solve. But I'm going to say, I also think it's for anyone who just wants a tactile challenge. Like if you want to like close your eyes and see if you can solve this cube. Oh, now that I've said it, I'm going to have to do it, right? Yeah, why not? We need a control. So with my eyes open, let's see how long I would take to solve this. All right. Just under 20 seconds with my eyes open and now with my eyes closed. Man, oh man, you're gonna have to take my word for it that my eyes are closed. If you're gonna try this out, and I actually recommend that you do, because it's such a different world for people with vision when you're not using your vision. And I'm gonna start with, I'm wondering if I should start with like the clear side or the spiky side first. I almost wonder if it makes more sense to start with the spiky. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to start with the spiky side first. You know what? I shouldn't even inspect this using my eyes. I should also inspect it with my eyes closed. So I'm going to close my eyes even right now, so I can't even see what the scramble is. And I'm just going to hope that the timer actually starts because, yeah. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. That's my spiky side. So let's make my cross. That's 1. I'm just gonna make the cross in the bottom and then I'll fix it after that. Yep, and I need 1 more spiky. Where's the last spiky? There it is. Okay, I think that's the cross done, but obviously that's not gonna line up Where's the X? Where's the X? That's the X. Okay, and this is... oh, that's correct. No, that's not right. So I'm probably going to want to do this. And that should be right now. Yep, that feels right. That feels right. Okay, I think I got my crust done. Let's go. Okay, what do we have here? We have got... wait. We've got X and we've got circle. X, circle. Oh, so it's already in place. And it just needs to be oriented correctly. So that should be right. And... it feels so unusual to be doing this. Oh, that should be right. I need more spiky. Spiky! That's a circle-y thing guy. Where's the circle guy? That's the circle guy here. So that should just go in like that. Any more spiky corners? I can't feel any more spiky corners. This needs a spike. Oh, there, it's there. I'm assuming that it just goes in there. Yeah, okay, I'm just assuming that's right. Okay, now I'm looking for an X. Oh, I just want like a not smooth, right? So, yeah. Okay, that should go on this side. Nice. Yep, that feels right. And that's an X and a thingy. Where's X? Okay, that's it. So that should go on this side as well. I have no idea if this is looking right. I don't even know if it's even showing up on the camera. I'm just assuming it is. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so this should be my 2 layers done, I think. And then on top, I now have, what case do I want to do? Now I'm just going to do a tulip all out. And what do I have? I feel like I've got thingy. Top should be completely clear or white now. So now it's just the sides. And what do I have here? This is so hard. Ooh, I've got headlights there. I'm just going to do a T-firm so I can get an interesting case. What is that? What is that? This feels like it's all the same shape. So, and it's the X. So this side should be right now. I assume that it is. And then, okay, so it's a U-firm. Okay, let's see. Is that right? No, that's not right. Yes. Ooh, I did it. I'm just opening my eyes. Why is everything so bright? 3:37. It's a little bit slower than 20 seconds, but I mean, hey, I did it. No mistakes. You have no idea how satisfying that was to do in my mind. You totally have to get the sensory cube and try it for yourself. That actually is amazing. The crystal cube, on the other hand, I mean, this is a visual spectacular. I mean, I guess you could use your other senses to appreciate it as well. Like, maybe it's got a nice smell. I don't know. Maybe it's got a nice taste. Don't recommend you taste it. There it is. The Rubik's crystal. Let's give it a little taste. Just kidding. Yeah, this is definitely one for the old eyeballs. Man. Yeah, it's actually just really fun to look at. I find myself just like mesmerized by its appearance. And the crystal cube, okay, admittedly not made of like actual, diamond ores or anything. I love the fact that you can see through it. Like you can actually see to the inner workings of the cube. And it's kind of cool. Like, look, you can like peer into like what's going on the inside and how it turns around. I mean, that's pretty neat, right? One of my favorite things is the fact that you can see through to like the color on the side. You can see blue over there, red over there. That does mean that this cube is not permissible for use in official competitions because that gives you an unfair advantage. But it is a sight to behold. And of course, we got to do it. Oh, let's go. How gorgeous is that? Look, when I move the light around, you just get like different colors. I love that. Like greeny stuff going over there. Oh, an evil cube, ocean cube, and earth cube. Yeah, that's actually so cool. Like that right there is the crystal cube. Oh, wow. Who's the crystal cube for? It's very much for collectors. You'd want the sensory cube as well, right? But this one in particular, there's something about it. Like you could put this on the coffee table, on the shelf. Like this is a conversation starter for sure. Basically, people who like pretty things should get this cube. And that's me. I love it. Our next 2 puzzles are both non-cubic puzzles. And they are the Rubik's Pyramid and Rubik's Tower. The pyramid is, well, of course, pyramid shaped, and the tower is actually a cuboid. But let's start with the pyramid, which apparently only has a yellow challenge level, so shouldn't be too hard. There you go. Here it is, Rubik's Pyramid, aka the Pyromorphics. It's a 4-sided puzzle, which means that they had to drop 2 colors from this regular 6x6, this 6-sided 3x3. 5 seconds. Can you see which 2 colors they dropped? Bam. The answer is, wait, what is it? White and orange. So despite being a yellow challenge level puzzle, this actually is a difficult puzzle because look at what happens when you just do little 90-degree turns to it. Right. What is that? In fact, there are a total of 6 different shapes that you can make using the Rubik's Pyramid. And they've got really funny names like flying spaceship and flower and weird. I mean, this looks like a wonton or something to me. Oh wait, maybe this is the flower. It looks like a rocket. Anyway, the goal is very much to turn it into this, what they call the pillow shape, because from here you can turn it back into pyramid, and once you've got it like this, you can start solving it. Believe it or not, if you remove all the outside of this puzzle, it's actually got the exact same internals as a 2x2. I know, it's crazy to think about, but 2x2, 8 pieces, right? 4 corners, 2 layers. Guess what? 8 pieces on this too. Can you see it? These are the 2 layers, right? And each layer has 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it. And so the way that you would solve a 2x2, layer by layer, you can do the exact same thing over here. I've already mostly got 1 layer here. So I just need to get the red piece in here, which is there. So I believe I can get it in like, wait, nope. Wait, what am I doing? I can get it in like this. There we go. And that's my bottom layer done. So I just need to get the top layer finished, which is at the moment really not looking right. But if I do this, wait, what did I just do? Huh, is this good? It is not. There. Is this better? That's right, and that's right. Hey, we're getting somewhere. So I just need to swap these 2 pieces around now, and then that should be right. Wait, is that right? I'm so confused. What is happening? Oh, no, wait, no, I just need to swap these 2. Okay, so a T per more to do it, if I don't mess it up. Come on. Let's go! Rubik's Pyramid done! Woo! This puzzle is really fun, but it's actually deceptively challenging. So I would highly recommend it for someone who, already has a normal 3x3, but wants a new challenge, because this, yeah, it looks innocent, but it does pack a punch. I will say that I recently made a complete tutorial about the Rubik's Pyramid, so if you do want help, you can refer to that, but yeah. I do recommend this guy. But speaking of deceptive, oh, the Rubik's Tower. Yes. Based on what I just did then, you can see it's essentially like 2x2s, right? Like stacked on top of each other. This totally looks, this is like full on optical illusion, like this, like 2 cubes. But it is very, very different. For starters, this thing, yes, looks like it can just do individual layers like the 2x2, right? But check this out. It not only does 180 degrees, it also can just do 90 degree and then continue to turn that way. Yes. In other words, this guy shapeshifts as well. And you can make some really crazy shapes with this. Like this. What is this shape? Like, what do you even do with it? Now, this puzzle, I confess, I'm not extremely good at solving. I believe that step number 1 is turning it back into tower. And I think I know how to do that. Yeah, there we go. So that's back to tower. And then from here on, I'm able to do top and bottom usually. So I can normally do that. There we go. So blues and whites, except, my side blue colors are correct. White is not, which I believe I can do like, wait, how do I do it? Wait, no, it's this. And I messed them both up. Let's try that again. What is happening? Okay, wait, let's try this. Oh, let's go. I did it. Yep. Okay, nice. So I got the top and bottom. And then I've got strange middle pieces that are not really looking very nice. What if I did this? Oh, that really did not work. Okay, what if I did this? What is even happening? Yeah, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're just experiencing a little bit of turbulence. Oh, hey, we're getting somewhere. Are we getting anywhere? No. This looks alright. Yes, look guys, I did it. I fully solved it. Don't worry about the back. I completely solved it. Oh man. The tower is actually a lot like the pyramid. It is like deceptively tricky. And I actually really do recommend these puzzles. They're really fun, to just like have around the house, have on the coffee table. Like literally anyone who sees it will pick it up and start playing around with it. And like they'll have a lot of fun. They might get frustrated, but they will have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, I do recommend. Next up, 2 of the smallest cubes in this entire video, the pocket cube and the keychain. These cubes are so cute. I mean, they're literally the exact same 3x3 that you know and love, but miniaturized. I mean, you can see there on the box, right? 43 quintillion combinations, just like the regular 3x3. However, I did notice that the challenge level is harder in this one compared to the normal size. Is it because it's smaller and harder to turn? Unless, I don't know, you've got mini fingers as well. I guess we'll soon find out. Now, I suspect the Pocket Cube is exactly the same as the Keychain Cube, except, well, it doesn't have the keychain. But again, I guess we'll soon find out. In the meantime, let's rip open this guy and see what we have. Here it is. It is tiny. Wow. I mean, pocket is right. Unless you've got really tiny pockets, this should fit in any pocket. I think we're looking at about half the length of a regular 3x3, which would give it, what is it, 1/8 of the volume? Yeah, I know my maths. Let's check aboard this bad boy, and yes, it's, yep, my big fingers are not liking this tiny cube. It is actually a challenge to turn. I can see why it's got a high difficulty level. But I mean, this is travel size. Like, you could definitely take this with you wherever you go. And I mean, I guess that's who you'd get this for someone who, yeah, wants to take a fun puzzle with them wherever they go. Or if you just want to frustrate people with normal adult-sized fingers. Oh man, this is not going to be fun to solve. But that's the point of this channel, isn't it? It's for me to just suffer. 3, 2, 1, go. Oof, and suffer I am. This is actually crazy. But, oh, no, that's not right. So many mistakes. Just can't see stuff very clearly. Ooh, let's take that pair out. Oof. It's very much a two-handed operation. Come on, can I do this in under a minute? So far, it's looking like it's possible, but I don't know, dude. I think this will give me a skip. Yeah, let's go. PLO skip for the win. Yes, so good. Oh, that was satisfying. Sub 1 minute on the Pocket Cube. Ow. That was painful. But let me see if my theory is right. So it should be the exact same size as the keychain, apart from the fact that obviously it is a keychain, which, fun fact, means that this is not a legal cube that you can use. Legal cube. If you want to participate in like official WCA competitions, your cube needs to not have, well, holes in it. And this guy does. Right there. Oh my gosh, the sticker is like cut out as well. I appreciate that attention to detail. That's actually super cool. They have like cute little cutout, like just for the keychain bit. Nice. I mean, I don't know. I'd probably go for this one myself because I love the idea of just like hanging this on your bag. Like if you consider yourself a cuber, like you're proud of the fact that you can solve a Rubik's Cube, or you just like the cool, iconic look of the Rubik's Cube. I mean, seriously, 80s icon. Like it doesn't get cooler than this. Hanging this off your bag is just like, that's amazing. Actually, let me get a second opinion. Sticky Ricky, what do you think? Do you like the Pocket Cube? Sticky Ricky, you are right. He definitely is not as cute as you. Actually, could you? Hey, you can. Look, he's holding on to the Pocket Cube. It looks like it looks like a fishing rod or something. Now that is iconic. 12 puzzles down, 12 to go. But time for a big change, my friends, because we go from the smallest cubes in the video to the biggest cubes. Here is the Rubik's 4x4 and the Rubik's Professor. Yes, the 5x5 actually has an official name. I always forget this, and it's Professor. And I'm pretty sure the 4x4 is called the Master. If you look closely at the challenge level on this bad boy, yes, as expected, it's got the highest difficulty. Although, I don't know, if you ask me, there is something much harder coming up in this video. No spoilers yet. But I mean, the 5x5 is definitely going to give you a run for your money. But let's put that aside for a moment while we start with the 4x4. Here it is, the Master itself. And I mean, that does look intimidating. I mean, there are already a lot of pieces here, right? But I believe we've got, let's see, we've still got the same eight corners as this, but now the 12 edges, these in-between bits, the double, so that's 24. And then instead of 6 centers, we now have, well, 4 for each, so that's 24. And if you add all that up, I believe that's 56 pieces on the surface of the 4x4, which is a little bit crazy. But can I show you something that, I don't know, you might find actually crazy? Check out these two puzzles, right? So look, if I do, let's see, this on the 3x3, give it like a very simple scramble. And then I do those exact same moves to the outer layers of the 4x4. Now look closely at the two. I mean, they look different, obviously, right? But can you see that they're kind of exactly the same in some ways? Like the way that you solve this would be the same way that you solve this if you pretended that these 4 centerpieces are just like 1 and these 2 side little pieces are actually just 1 as well. Then yeah, the sequence that you would do to this, exact sequence that you do here too. And that actually is the secret of solving the 4x4. Once you fully scramble the 4x4, and you know, you might be like, okay, well, I'm dead now. Like there's literally no way that I can solve it. No, the secret is actually to turn this into a 3x3, a method that we call reduction, because you're like reducing it to a 3x3, and then you can solve it just like you would a 3x3. I know, that's actually pretty crazy hard to believe, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's start by combining all the middle colors so that we've got our 6 centers. I'll do that, and there you go. I've got my yellow. Ooh, by complete coincidence, I've paired up these 2 colors, so I've made one combined edge right next to it. But otherwise, let's keep on going. And my last 2, red and green. Woohoo! That's all the centers done. Now let's work on the edges. So, I'm going to join these 2 together, yellow, red, and yellow, red. So I can do that by joining them like this, taking it out, put another random pair back there, and then fix my centers. So that's all good again. And basically rinse and repeat for the other 23 edges. All right, and we just have 2 more to go, and it's these 2 over here, which I should be able to do with one sneaky little algorithm. And there it is. I did it. I reduced it into a 3x3. Can you tell? All the centers are together, all the edges are together, and now literally I solve it just like a normal 3x3. Okay, I will say there are some extra steps that you might have to learn. They're called parities, and this is one you can get called all-out parity. It's a very long algorithm that you need to learn, so there are people who actually hate 4x4 because of that. But no, we persist. We are not those people. And then, yes, you can then get a second type of parity called PLL parity, which is literally what I just got there. So don't mind me, guys, just doing another little algorithm. And yeah, there we go. Finally, we solved this final algorithm like this. And voila, ladies and gentlemen, the 4x4 master completed. See, it's not bad, right? It's really not bad. I mean, okay, it's not, you know, as easy as this. Easy. How many combinations was this? Was like 43 quintillion, right? I mean, that's a huge number. That's like 18 or 19 digits long. Do you want to guess how many combinations there are for the 4x4? Okay, the answer, 7.4 quattordecillion. Is that even a word? It's apparently 7.4 times 10 to the 45. That number doesn't even make sense. But yeah, the Rubik's 4x4, I'd recommend it for someone who knows how to solve a 3x3 but wants a bigger challenge. I will also say that this 4x4 was recently updated, so it's a little bit smoother than previous versions, and this will be hard for you to believe, but I actually also really love solving the 4x4 blindfolded. That's a story for another time though, because oh my gosh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the 5x5 as well, but it is a crazy... Look how big it is! I mean, like, what is going on? What is going on? Look how tiny the Pocket Cube is compared to it. Yeah, the 5x5, okay, I mean, it's on the box. Is this even a real word? 283 trevigintillion. What even is that? Okay, I just looked it up. That's 10 to the power of 72. Why is that even a word? Apparently that's close to the number of atoms in the entire universe. What? Our Rubik's Professor is the biggest n-by-n puzzle that Rubik's currently makes. The 5x5. I mean, look at the center for this, right? There are now 9 pieces per center. Each edge now has 3 pieces. And I'm saying that because if you're wondering, yeah, you actually solve it the same way that you solve the 4 and that you solve the 3, which is reduction. So you reduce it. If I turn just the sides of this, you can see that this is just another big 3x3. I actually really like this challenge of like seeing this like a 3x3 because it initially doesn't look like one. It's just like, what is this? But then you're like, hang on, yeah, it is. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, exactly the same as this. And you solve it just like you would a 3x3. Yeah. I mean, now that I've scrambled it, I guess I got to give it a go. The thing though is that this turns very differently from a 3x3 because it's so much bigger. But I've got to do it, right? Ugh. Dude, this feels like turning the Pocket Cube, but big. Okay, I realize now that that sentence makes no sense. But too bad, I said it. Do you think this can be done in under a minute? I mean, I think it's possible. I just really need to believe in myself. Believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you will know how to ride a bike. Sorry, that's a bit of a deep cut. I don't know if any one of you guys know that song. No, I got such a bad F2L case. Oh, come on, come on. We're looking good at 43 seconds, and we know this case. And we're on to our PLL. No skip this time. What do we have an R-perm. Oof, an R-perm is not going to work for me. I actually can't finger trick it very easily. So I'm just going to two-look my PLL. What do I have here? I've got this. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it. And we're done. 119. What did I tell you? Yeah, no, that failed. Oh, the Rubik's 555, the professor is such a monster. Like, this is easy choice for someone that you just want to punish or torture. I'm just kidding. someone who wants like a red level challenge, right? I mean, yep, the 3x3 packs a punch. It is fun, but this is something that, like, you know, like how I was saying before, pyramid on the table, everyone's gonna pick it up and be like, what is this? It's so cool. This is even more. Like, people are gonna love playing with this. You're just gonna have to be prepared to solve it every time someone messes it up, because they will. I'll tell you that for free. But I mean, don't be intimidated by it. There are little kids who can solve a 5x5. So whatever age you are, you can do it too. I believe in you. Oh, unless you're the super sad baby, of course, then, you know, it's not for you. Oh, look at these. I still have some crazy, like, really technological cubes coming up soon that I'm very excited to get to, but I need to be patient. We will get to these soon. But first, a very quick history lesson. The Rubik's Cube, the humble 3x3, invented in 1974, right? Well, guess what? In 1981, still very, very early, another puzzle gets invented known as the Rubik's Snake. And almost instantly, it sells out worldwide. And here it is right here, looking like really classic. This is actually a really special 2-pack that they sell them in now, which means you can, well, snap 2 together. We'll see that very, very soon. And you can make all kinds of crazy shapes with them. But they do actually sell the single version of this as well. So this is the regular Rubik's Snake, except they've called it the Rubik's Twist. And I like that. I mean, first, great play on words there. But they've given this the same colors as a regular, well, 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So it has the same 6 colors all over it, which I really, really like. So, you know what? I'm actually going to start with this guy, the single unit. We'll see what we can make. I mean, look at that. Cool question mark. Cute little puppy. And then we'll see what shapes we can make with them. Here it is, the little Rubik's Twist. It's so cute. I actually have no idea how it's even, like, made into this little ball. Once I take it out, I don't think I'll ever be able to put it back again, but I mean, we gotta do it. How do you even... All right! So this thing is apparently made of 24 identically shaped wedges, which, yeah, like when I look at them like that, I can see that they're the exact same shape. Although when I see it like this, it's just like, those aren't the same shape. But yeah, it turns out they are. And you can do cool things like snap them out like this. So you can't actually break them apart, but you can turn them into like pretty much any like direction. And look! I made a snake. Yeah, I'm so creative. Yeah, this is actually really fun. Wait, okay, now I know what you might be thinking. What is this? That's a baby's toy.
That's like a baby's toy.
And yes, I mean, like, sure, like any kid can just play with this and make funny shapes and stuff, like whatever they want. But there is actually a challenge for this because people have like designed a lot of really, really cool like shapes and stuff with this, and trying to replicate those shapes is actually kind of hard. So one of the most classic ones is, well, it's that doggy that you might have seen on the back of the packaging. And watch. So this is how fast I can make the dog. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I don't remember what the dog even looks like. I think it's something like this. What did the dogs look like? Like this. Wait, what? How about the head?
What the dog doing?
It's this. Doggy, what happened to you, doggy? That is not right. What's a dog supposed to look like? It's a little bit different from my dog. Yeah, that's it. See what I mean? It's actually really hard. I honestly did my best. I just like couldn't remember what it looked like. Okay, that looks way better than my puppy. Cute little doggy. Ruff, ruff. Okay, so that's the Rubik's twist. I mean, that's what it should look like. But the Rubik's 2-pack snake. Now this guy is fun. Yeah, let's open him up. This one I'm honestly really excited about because I've actually not used a double snake before to see what it's like. Wow. So I'm really curious to see what it's gonna be like. It's so small. That's super cute. They actually feel like really indestructible, which I'm like quite impressed by. What's holding them together? It's actually kind of bendy and stretchy. Very impressive. Now let me make something you might have seen before. I'm a bit of an expert at this, not gonna lie. Oh, come here, puppy! It's so cute compared to the big guy. You can almost like take a ride on it. It's so cute! But there is a second one, my friends, it can connect to. And then you can make some crazy shapes. Okay, so I think it's literally just like click the two together. Is that it? I did it. World's longest snake. I mean, according to the box, like, look at these shapes. Like a 3-snake lobster, 2-snake dino, 2-snake bunny. And I think it's like a cobra on 2-snake cobra on the front. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of digging the 2-snake dino. Okay, let's give that guy a go. So I can see what its head looks like. That's just gonna be this. But then which way does it go after that? I actually cannot see. Does it just do this? Yeah, then it goes there. Dude, this is actually hard. But then it does that. That makes no sense. Where does it go from there? There's a whole like extra bit down the bottom, but it's like the geometry just doesn't fit.
5 hours later.
It's not possible. They only show like one side of it. Like I can do all that, right? And then once you get to the other side, it's like, what happens? How do you even make those squares without it going in on itself? I mean, I sort of did it. This is like the Loch Ness Monster version. See? It's like, ooh, scary dino. You think I'm kidding, and I'm not. I actually can't make it, and I'm a grown-up. I bet any one of my kids could probably do it in like 2 minutes. So, I mean, I was going to say these are perfect presents for younger kids, but I mean, as you saw, it actually packs a really big challenge if you find shapes to make and you try and like make that. So I actually think that adults as well would really enjoy making like these really amazing designs, you know, that people have invented with this. Like Google it, there's like a ton more. It's actually amazing. Oh, and if you buy a few more of these, you can then connect, I mean, 3, 4, 5, 6 together and make, I don't know, make a life-size replica of yourself. Next up, we have two very unusual 3x3s, the Rubik's Cube and the Rubik's Squish Cube. Yep, regular Rubik's Cubes, but something's a bit different about these guys. Start with the Cube first. This guy I'm actually really excited about. I've seen this in the shops and I actually have just never gotten one. Not sure why. But the Cube, wait, does it say on the packaging? Yes, it does. 100% recycled plastic. And not just that, I believe the box itself is also made of 100% recycled material. Yeah, there you go. 100% sustainable packaging as well. I know, it's pretty cool, right? And I mean, my good friend Uncle Ting Man is very, very happy about that. He's a bit crazy about sea turtles.
The sea turtle, they want to strangle its neck.
Wow. I mean, that just looks like a regular Rubik's Cube. And it turns just like one as well. It's actually really amazing to think like every single part of this was like recycled material. I do like that green logo. That's very cool. Rubik's Cube. Of course, we're gonna have to do a solve with the old Cube. The old Cube. I mean, it is, right? This came from other. Imagine if like part of this was recycled from another Rubik's Cube. That's like Inception level stuff. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Yeah, interesting. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, very nice. Oh, look at that. I mean, the skill. Cheeky little GPM to finish us off with an 18-second solve. I mean, that ain't too bad. I dig this. Like, it is, to me, virtually indistinguishable from like a regular Rubik's Cube. Like, colors are basically exactly the same. It's maybe a little bit, I don't know, looser or something, but like, I don't think you can tell. Okay, who's this for? This is 100% for someone who loves the environment, which is all of us, right? So, the Rubik's Cube. Dude, I actually really like this. Rubik's, you need to get more of these on your shelves. This cube is amazing. Speaking of amazing, the Squish Cube. Little cutouts there, right? So you can actually feel it. Can you see that? Bro squishes. the Rubik's Squish Cube. The first Rubik's Cube that can be squeezed. And you might be thinking, no, I've seen foam Rubik's Cubes before. You can squeeze those, but wait, can be squeezed and solved. Like, this thing is turnable. It's got the same internals, like functions and everything like a regular Rubik's Cube. You can actually, it's a solvable Squish Cube. It's crazy. It just like bounced off the table. It's so bouncy. I mean, okay, like a regular Rubik's Cube will bounce as well, but like that sounds all plasticky, right? Like this. It's like a bouncy ball. Squish Cube, it just full on squishes. It's actually so satisfying to just like squeeze it. Am I gonna break it? It's actually like pretty sturdy. Yeah, you full on like seal the internals and everything. It's pretty amazing. And as promised, it turns. I actually really like the colors as well. I don't know what it is. I mean, this is like printed on foam, right? So it's not like these, plastic tiles. Something about the colors are just like really, really vibrant. Now, at the moment, this Squish Cube is only available in, I believe, US and Canada, which is actually, I made an entire video about literally just like when I flew to US for like one of my first times ever, like one of the first things I did was like hunt down a Rubik's Squish Cube because I just really wanted it and they didn't sell in Australia yet, hopefully. I mean, in the future, when you watch this video, you might hopefully see this on your shelves wherever you are in the world, but this is actually so satisfying. I just can't stop turning it. I can't describe the feeling. It's just soft and squishy. Let's see what it'll be like to solve. So this was, I got 18 seconds with that. I really don't know if I can beat 18 seconds with the Squish Cube, but I mean, you've just got to try, right? You never know. Oops. Yo, if I actually beat that time, that would make literally no sense. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I got a PLL skip. Hey, it's sub 20. How's that for a sub 20 time? Yo, that was actually so satisfying. See, if this was on your coffee table and someone came over, they'd just be like, oh yeah, it's a Rubik's Cube. But until they pick it up, they'll be like, wait, what? Like, this is something that you want to get for someone that, I don't know, you want to prank. I mean, like, I actually made a video pranking Australia's fastest VCuber, Jodie Brewster, with this Squish Cube. That showed actually really well. And there you go. That's the power of the Squish Cube for you. So, yeah. If you're a collector, but I mean, if you're a human being, I think you will like the Squish Cube. Also, I mean, because it's softer, it's probably like slightly safer for little kids as well. Although again, we do want to respect Mr. Super Sad Baby. Next, the Rubik's Edge and the Rubik's Christmas Tree. Ah, these are going to be so good. Let's start with the Edge. This is actually one of my favorite puzzles. Here it is. I mean, if you look at it from the top, it looks exactly the same, like a normal 3x3, right? Until you turn it sideways and look at it from the edge, and you're like, what happened to the rest of your puzzle? And so we call this puzzle a 3x3x1, and the way it turns is actually really unique. So, as expected, yep, you can turn all those side bits, but yep, you can do 90-degree turns as well, and then continue to do turns, and that is like crazy. Does this turn? It does. Like, what is that? How does it even do that? I actually do not understand how the pieces can just fit like that. It is a marvel of engineering, my friends. And you can make some really cool shapes. Like, yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking at. So this puzzle, I think, only has 3 million combinations? That seems like a lot for this, but maybe it's including all of the like shape-shifty things too, like, it being out of the normal flat 3x3x1 shape. Whatever it is, surely we can speed solve this. Let's see if I can do this faster than I do a normal 3x3, which is what? Let's see if I can do it under 20 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is now back to flat. And then, oh no, wait, I believe I can just do this to get yellow. Sweet. Why is that green? Yellow. I just want to get this back to yellow. Yep. Sweet. Oh, is that solved? It is. Yes. But I failed. So like no algorithms. Like, it's kind of cool, right? Without having to like learn any special technique or anything. It literally was like me just trying to get like all yellow and all white on like each side. And then, yeah, I kind of got a little bit lucky, but it's something that pretty much anyone can work out. And I actually think that makes it a really good puzzle for people who want to, let's say like maybe your nephew or someone seems to possibly have a mind for Rubik's Cubes. And this is an easy way to like, check out whether they're actually interested without having to, give an entire 3x3. That could be too much for a young kid. Although, I don't know. I mean, the world record holder is literally an 11-year-old, so. Speaking of fun, simple puzzles, this guy. Don't be fooled by its shape. Can you guess if this is the 3x3x1, can you guess what we would call this beautiful Christmas tree? It is a, are you ready? 3x2x1. It's a 3x2x1 or 1x2x3. It's so cool. So this is the Rubik's Christmas tree, as you can tell. Oh, super sad baby. He's not allowed to celebrate Christmas. But the Rubik's Christmas tree comes with its own lanyard. That's not too... I mean, I guess you could just like wear it on your wrist because, you know, you're so cool. Hey, Sticky Ricky, do you want to wear it on your wrist? Let's go, Sticky Ricky. But of course, as you might have guessed, it's there because you can hang it on your tree. Treeception, literally hanging Christmas tree on your Christmas tree. And these are inexpensive enough to be able to get like multiple of. So like you can quite easily get a set of these for your Christmas tree. It's also, I mean, I don't know how many combinations this would have. Does someone want to mathematically figure it out and tell me in the comments? But like, how is that even possible? So you can't shapeshift this. I mean, I guess you could do that, but that's not technically like a shape because I don't think you can continue. Yeah, you can't continue turning it from here. I mean, that's like saying like this is a combination of the 3x3, which it's not because you can't do anything with that. So the 1x2x3 is a really, from experience, it's a really simple puzzle, evidenced by the fact that often in the process of mixing it up, I solve it by accident. So yeah, this is really one that like, it's a very fun fidget. I mean, if there were a bunch of these on the tree, someone might just, you know, have people over for Christmas. They come over and they're just like, what's that? And they start like playing with it. It's cool. It's a really fun conversation starter. Another one that would make a really fun, like, you know, novelty present for someone to hang on their tree. Again, so iconic, the Rubik's Cube, but as in Christmas tree form, 1x2x3 and a 3x3x1. Highly recommend. Actually, you know what? If you are friends with Buddy the Elf, then this is a present for him. Anyone who likes Christmas. Easy Rubik's present for them. We now start moving to our technologically advanced Rubik's Cubes. The Rubik's Phantom. This was a stroke of genius. Fight the fate. I love the language. Yes, you can believe your eyes. This Rubik's Cube uses thermochromic technology to hide the colors until it goes past a certain temperature. I know, it's actually crazy. It's apparently best for temperatures under 26 degrees Celsius, which is under 79 degrees for my imperial friends. And oh, there it is. Wow. Wow, look at that. Okay, so you can see I was holding the cube at this corner here, and so the colors is a lot more visible. Here it is, the Rubik's Phantom. So if I cover like this half of the cube and use my body heat, that should result in, yep, the cube being a lot clearer to see. And well, it's a little bit warm in this room now where I'm filming. I should turn the aircon on actually. But actually the craziest thing I did with this cube is that I brought it into an industrial freezer and tried to solve it in there. I actually really don't recommend doing that. But I mean, for a challenge, you could actually put this cube in like a fridge or a freezer and then try and speed solve it. Just to prove my point, I've got an ice pack right here. And actually just touching this is making my hand like really, really cold. I think it should actually... How crazy is that? It looks like I burnt off the colors and it's just that my thumb is really cold. It looks like my thumb is just super dirty. And all I'm doing, it's like I'm just taking heat away from this thing. Oh man. So if we just like rub that on that so quickly, look at that, the colors just disappear. It's actually really, really hard to do if you just put it in like the fridge or the freezer just for a few minutes. So just like really quickly. Look at that. Like, it's just the colors are completely gone. I should do that. I should just like wrap it up in this for a little while and then try and speed solve this. That would actually be really, really difficult. I don't even know if I could do this in like under a minute if I did that. I mean, I guess that's my challenge, right? Yeah. I feel like I'll need like 2 minutes just to heat up the cube before I do it. But seriously, whoever invented this, like hats off to you. It's such a brilliant twist on the puzzle. Okay, are we ready? I literally can't even, I can't even see what the colors are. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh yes, there we go. No, the colors are going. You see what I mean? It's kind of fun because you can sort of see stuff, but you can't. Is that right? Was that? No, it's completely not right. Yeah, oh man, this is not great. What did I do with it? Yo, this is not looking good, guys. I literally haven't even done the cross yet. Okay, I think this is the cross. I think that's the cross. It's just not staying like colored enough for me to be able to do. Okay, that looks like an F2 pair. Is that the same color? It's not the same color. No. Where's orange? Okay, I'm gonna guess it's this. Yeah, that should be one pair in. Seriously, dude. What are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna guess it's that. And I'm gonna guess it's that. I've got some of the top layers showing up. Where's white? Where's white? Where's white? Are you white? Yeah, let's go.
Oh no, I think I messed these two up. Oh man, that's actually bad. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's right. And then is it just this? That's terrible. The Rubik's Phantom is actually super fun. I recommend this, I mean, I guess for places where the weather can get a little bit cool, but as you can see, it just needs like a fridge or like some ice. It just gives a really difficult twist. But this next one, I have absolutely been dreading. Oh, I mean, can you tell just from the top how wretched and awful this puzzle is? It's just my ultimate nemesis. It's got a beautiful shiny box, we'll give it that. I mean, look at that. But yes, I completely agree with the challenge level. In fact, it should be like all the way at the very bottom. Because this, my friends, is the Rubik's Impossible. And if you didn't notice what just happened when I did that, check this out. Yeah, your eyes are not deceiving you. It is changing color. How do they do it? Iridescent tile. Ooh, that is a fun unboxing experience. Iridescent tiles, my friend. You know that thing with like the lenticular plastic on it and it's like a little bit scratchy. And so depending on what angle you look at it, it looks like yellow that way. And then the colors change. Same for this. Orange. Colors change. It's actually really fun to do. Yep, this is the red side until it's not. Oof. That is 3/4 of my roof. It's such an oof. Yeah. I actually need to be so careful with even just like turning it now because, I mean, like, this is solved. This puzzle is currently, how is this solved? That's what a solved puzzle should look like. So if I do the beautiful checkerboard to regular cube, you know, get that wonderful looking thing. And let's do checkerboard to this. This is so scary. If I mess this up, oh my goodness. Yeah, there you go. These two puzzles are exactly the same, right? It's so obvious. I think it doesn't even work because now like the angle is messed up. See, it's like red that way and then like the others are like orange that way. But they're not the same at the same time, so it completely doesn't look checkerboarded. No! One of my proudest achievements is the fact that I have solved the Rubik's Impossible once. In other words, they've named it incorrect. It should be called the Rubik's Possible. Haha! But no, to me, it's literally the hardest puzzle of everything I've showed you so far. This is for people who literally want an impossible challenge. People with like an insane amount of patience and who just want an impossible puzzle to... Yeah. Now, if you do get this, I will give you 2 tips. Tip number 1 is that, as mentioned before, Rubik's has official solutions for a bunch of their puzzles. And my friend, you probably will want that one because it gives you a bit of a hint as to like what the 2 colors are, because that's the problem when you're solving it, right? Like this piece over here, it's yellow one angle and then suddenly it's blue and you're like, do I assume that blue is the correct one and yellow's the off one? Or, you know, in this case, it actually is yellow and like you just cannot tell when the whole thing's like completely messed up. So that solution is going to tell you the 2 colors for each of the pieces. That helps a little bit. Can I tell you another trick though? And it's a bit crazier. It's to get a second one of this. So if you get a second Rubik's Impossible, which I thankfully have, you can actually compare them both side by side because the color scheme is the same. So yeah. Hey, just looking out for you. But yeah, hats off to you, Rubik's. Crazy puzzle. Crazy puzzle. 2 puzzles left in this massive unboxing. This next one, I actually think, I don't know, it's such a simple idea, but it could be one of the most brilliant things Rubik's has ever done. It is the Rubik's Coach Cube. We'll do that first before we go into the only Rubik's Cube that has a battery. What is going on? Crazy. We'll get to you soon, Connected, but the Rubik's Coach Cube, also the only one I think with a secret little window, right? Look at that. See all the numbers? And that's because, wait, hang on, the numbers aren't even in order. That is so great. I wonder if it's different in like every one that you get. So I'm pretty sure this is the only Rubik's Cube out of the whole lot that we're opening that comes scrambled. Isn't that crazy? It comes scrambled, but you can't see it. And that's because the entire cube is covered by stickers. So imagine like, you know, Rubik's Cube that comes with stickers already. Like this one has stickers on the stickers, which is crazy. But our Coach Cube is designed to teach you how to do it as you solve it. And there it is. It's so good. Does it come with anything? Yes, it does. An entire instruction guide. I love that. Now, I believe, yeah, that's right. So you can also scan that QR code to like, a video guide, I guess. But if I'm not wrong, yeah. Look, you don't need technology. The next one that we're going to unbox, pure technology. This guy, it's actually pretty genius. If you don't have access to tech, you know, a screen, the internet, YouTube, literally this book and this will guide you through the entire thing. I actually really like that. So 8 steps to solving the Rubik's Cube from 1 to 8, which is why there are 8 different types of stickers here. And you peel the stickers off in that order. So, I mean, let's see what it's like. Step 1, form the daisy. So if I peel off all the stickers that have a 1 on them, that one I imagine will be yellow because, well, that's the daisy that I need to form. What do I do with stickers? Let's put them on Ting Boy's eyes. Let's do the rest of the ones. And then step 1 is to make a daisy. So make the daisy. Yeah, you basically just want to make this shape over there. This guy. So you can do that like this and like this. But see, now we run into problems because it's like, how do you get those in? So I like that because like this removes all the other distractions. You don't have to worry about all the other colors. You can just trial and error it. And I know that if I do this, move it to the side, now I can move that there and complete my daisy. Yay, daisy done. So number 2 is the white cross. So 2 would be all of the centers. So I'll peel all the 2s off now. Let's put the 2. Let's give myself sunglasses. That'd be cool. Nice, cool Rubik's logo there. Nice. How good are my sunglasses? And then I believe I have to peel these off over here as well. Great. And then this next step, I believe, is to make the white cross. So bring the whites down to there, except the side colors need to be matched. So that's an easy, wow. That was just one move to like align them all. That's pretty coincidental. There you go. That's my white cross. That's done. Yes, I did it. Number 3 is the white corners. So 3 are going to be these side ones now. So it's a lot more to unpeel, but let's give my daughter some cool glasses. I love your style, Allah. What if we give her like ears as well? I'm just gonna look like Batman or something. Okay, that's not really working for my head. Will that work for Ting Boy? I mean, it's a bit odd, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's a bit strange. Peeling stickers off a Rubik's Cube is also strange. Okay, did I do it? Yes, I did. Nice. So now I have 4 corners and I need to get all the corners in the right spots. So 2 are already in there, but they're in the wrong spots, as you can see. So this thing will probably tell you, yeah, the right, ooh, an ear. The right trigger move, you are prime, L prime, or even the left side. I like that. So, I know how to do it. So let's just do that quickly. And there we go. Bottom layer all done. I just like the focus that this brings, Step 4, what do we need to add to our body? Let's give myself a really cool looking body. And oh no, I don't have a second arm. No. I'm gonna have to wait till step 5 for that, but yep. That one's in the wrong spot. Both of these are in the wrong spot. Oh well, gonna use blind technique for that. Yeah, there you go. Not really a beginner's method, but fun little trick that I learned. Also a fun little trick to swap these 2. This is gonna be a R2, U2, R2, U2, R2. Ta-da! So fun! So that's our first 2 layers that are complete. And then our top 2 layers. Step 5 should be to, yay! I've got a body now. Yeah, step 5 should be to make like a yellow cross. Which, yes, that's definitely happening. And I was right. I did actually have a dot case. That is kind of rare to get a dot case, but hey, it is what it is. Also, how cool is my body? Like, are you impressed? Let me give myself muscles. That doesn't look like a muscle. It just looks like my elbows like bent the wrong way. So let's get myself, oops, didn't do that right. There we go. What am I doing? What am I doing, guys? Cut it. That took way too long. I think I need the coach cube. I've got my yellow cross. Do you see how cool this is to like learn with? Step 6. Is that 6? Or is that meant to be 9? I think it's 6 because, oh yeah, it stops at 8. Yeah, duh. Of course it's step 6 then. I don't know what's going on there with my body. And one last 6 over here. Here we go. Dude, I look amazing. And let's see, how did they teach doing this one? Oh, soons. Yeah, yep. That's exactly how I teach it as well. I always teach it so you hold it so that there's a yellow sticker like facing there. Get off, you little white thing. Yellow sticker there, and you just keep doing soons. And eventually you get like a case like this. Well, you got it. Yay. And then next we want to get, yep, we're gonna go corners first, that makes sense. So we're gonna peel all the corner stickers off. What else does Ting Man need in this body? What if we gave him like a mullet? That is pretty cursed. So what do we have here? Yeah, nice. Now, what do you teach? Do you teach T-perm? Do you teach T-perm for the yellow? Oh, that's such an interesting way to do it. They say to hold it this way and then go F, L, F, R2, F, L, F, R2. No, I messed it up. Wait, let's really quickly fix that. Yeah, let's try that again. Hold it on the right face and then go F prime. Oh, F prime again. R2, F, L prime, F, R2, F2. Wow, that's a cool algorithm. I like that actually. Dude, what does that do to a normal cube? Oh yeah, it's an APAM. That's so cool. Just then an alternate alg for an APAM. Wait, no, that isn't an alternate alg from an APAM. That's a normal APAM. You know what, just like ignore every single thing I just said. And then finally, the yellow edges. Congratulate. And finally, yellow edges. Yeah, of course, just a UPAM is the way you'll do it. So let's align these. Let's get the colors. What else does Ting Man need? Ting Man needs a good beard. Let's give him a little beard. Oh no! Ting Boy can see my arm! Ting Boy, your sunnies fell off. There we go. What do we have here? We have a beautiful Z perm. That's exactly what I wanted. And we did it. The Coach Cube worked. And look at this masterpiece that's left behind. Is that amazing or what? Sticky Ricky, what do you think of this masterpiece? Yeah, whatever. Oh, and the coolest thing about the Coach Cube is that when you're done, peeling all the stickers off, what you're left with is a Rubik's Cube. Like, it's almost 2 for the price of 1. You get that entire experience of learning how to solve, remember, like with a book or with videos. So all these QR codes all scattered throughout, they'll take you directly to the video that you need to learn. And after that experience, you're left with a Rubik's Cube. And so you can go through that process again and, practice what you just learned. Yes, it means you can only do it once, but that first step is normally the most important one. Like the first run through of a cube. The first time you solve it and you're like, okay, I got it now. Let's rinse and repeat. Let's try and get faster and, become a speed cuber. It's pretty goated. Look, I'm very reluctant to remove this masterpiece. Shall we leave it on for the rest of the video? I mean, there's only one cube left, but if I had to recommend the Coach Cube, this is very much a cube for first-time solvers, but also for educators. Like, it's a really nice one to give. I mean, to buy it as a present, to give someone the experience of learning to solve the cube, but maybe like you can't be there in person to teach them. This is a really, really cool present to give them. So yeah, that's so cool. But the time has come, my friends, for the Rubik's connected with a battery included. We appreciate that. Solving evolved. That isn't actually a joke. This is by far the coolest and most technological way of learning how to solve a Rubik's Cube, and not just learning, right, your first cubing moves, but improving and even playing games. Like, this to me is the most bang for your buck in terms of what you can do. Anyone will enjoy this. I mean, unless you're the super sad baby. I'm really sorry that everyone targets you like this, but I guess it's for your safety. The Rubik's connected. There she is. That's it. Oh, with a little tag to pull out. Wait, is there anything else in there? Oh, there is. Instruction guide. I think it's just going to say download the app. Yes, it does. Download the Rubik's Connected app. Launch the app. Follow instructions to connect. And that's it. That's literally the whole thing. So I'm going to use Rubik's Connected on my iPad, but of course you can download this on any phone, mobile device. They all work. But Rubik's Connect, once I've connected it, is this going to work? Yeah, look at that. It's actually insane. It's so weird controlling something physical in real life and then seeing like the digital version of it like move as well. Check out the hamburger menu. Oh yeah, that. Hey Ting Man, nice to meet you. Thank you. What Cuba level are you? I don't know what I'm gonna choose. I don't think I can say I'm just getting started, but I don't know, I'm too humble to say I'm a pro Cuba. Hi Cuba. Let's start with a solo run. Sure. Let's do that. Oh, leaderboard. This is actually kind of scary. Who's up on the leaderboard? Oh my gosh. Timon Koloshinsky has a 3.5. Daniel, Kiara White, Max Parks got a 3. Solar Flex has got a 3.031. What even is that? That's crazy. Do you reckon I can get myself up high on the leaderboard? Okay, that's my goal. See how high I can get myself up on the leaderboard. But first, let me really quickly show you what else you have here. So you've got Rubik's Cube Academy. So that's the one that's going to teach you how to solve the cube if this is your first time. There you go. Basics, notations. It's basically like the Coach Cube, but with technology. So, hold it this way, and then it teaches you, okay, this is the way you're going to do it. Like, this is going to be an arm move. This is going to be this face and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it takes you through the entire thing. So a perfect cube to get for someone who's just starting out. But I love this about it. Look. Oh my gosh, this is new. I actually haven't seen these. The last time I tried this was several years ago, and they obviously have improved things since. Cube Hero, what is that? Oh my gosh. Hit the tiles by rotating the correct face at the right time. Got it. Level 1. Red front. Yep. Oh my gosh, the music. Let's go. Which one is that? Oh no. Wrong one. We can do better. We can do better. This one. How good are these beats? We need it harder. We need harder. Oh, let's go.
A few minutes later.
Let's go! 3 stars! Yeah, yes! That's actually so much fun. And then there's Cubicizer, so you can make music with this, I believe. Also green front. Yeah, they've got all these songs you can play. It's actually so good. Drums! Oh yeah, yeah. I'm such a good drummer. Got paint it. Whoa. Oh no, I need to make an entire blue side. Sure. And then now I need to make a yellow side. This basically is like making one of those, what's it called? Like a mosaic things. No, it's the other way around. It's yellow on either side. I've got 37 seconds left. Nah, I'm too scared. Why was that so hard? Yeah, wow. That's actually a really, really fun challenge. It's actually so cool, right? Mini games and all that stuff. The moment has come for my ranking. So actually, I already have a previous ranking, and I'm not even on the board because ranked 999 is 9 seconds. So I need to get a sub 9 second solve to like rank top 1000 in the world. That is going to be a challenge, but I believe in myself. Now you can't cheat on this. You can't just like give yourself a really easy scramble because I believe they actually will tell you what the scramble is and then you have to do it. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Okay. And then I can start whenever I want. I mean, I just have to do it in that amount of time. Guys, this is actually scary. All right, here we go. I'm so nervous. I'm actually so nervous. Oh, so nervous. This is actually a really nice cube to solve with, like compared to a regular Rubik's Cube. It amazingly feels almost the exact same weight, even despite having like a battery and all these electronics in it. And it's really quite smooth. But guys, I'm gonna give myself 5 attempts in total to see how high I can get in my ranking. It's possible. It's possible. I mean, it's a decent scramble. Here we go. If I can't get this, it's basically a skill issue. Oh my gosh, that's even worse. 22 seconds. I've got 3 more attempts, guys. Surely I can make myself proud. Come on. What scramble are we dealing with here? This is not a nice scramble at all, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, they've all been like G-perms so far. 17 seconds again. Wait, it's even got stats. Oh my gosh, it tells me how long I took for each of those steps. That's actually so cool. And I was idle for 1 second. I'm so slow, Ting, man. Why were you idling for 1 second? Let's go. I've got 2 more chances. Let's at least try and get better than 17 seconds. My gosh. Another G-perm. Oh, let's go. 14 seconds. We're climbing in the world. This is it. Final chance. I've unboxed every single official Rubik's Cube there is. And this is what finishes it off, my friends. Are you ready to witness it? Oh no, 3 seconds. Here we go. Yep. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, let's go. Yes. Oh. Come on. And a Y-perm to finish it off. And too hard. Oh my gosh, what a challenge. But I mean, like, I just want to keep playing this over and over. That's the thing about the Rubik's Connected. It is, I mean, who's this for? I guess, well, it's for the person who's got everything. But I mean, it's for tech lovers. It's for anyone who wants a Rubik's Cube from the future. This makes such a great present. And with the new Rubik's Connected X, it's actually at a much more affordable price than it's ever been before. And you saw how easy it was to set up. Like, you literally pull out a battery tag, connect to Bluetooth on your phone or tablet, and away you go. Like, it was actually so easy. Plus all the games and everything. Oh my gosh. So there you go, 24 official Rubik's puzzles. And the only question remaining really is, which one are you gonna get? If you ask me, I mean, easy favorite is gonna be the Rubik's Speed. As a speed cuber with like beautiful magnets and modern functionalities, like this is just such a great cube to get. But I mean, special mention as well to the classic golden 50th anniversary cube, the Squish Cube that I just could not put down, the Impossible, the Connected with the amazing tech, the Edge, I mean, this Doggy, okay, I'm literally mentioning every single puzzle right now. Also, did you spot puzzle number 25? It's actually somewhere here on screen. See if you can spot it.